And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparation. How it's ended.
Kevin, thank you.
He is indeed, D.A. Thank you. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1. And for the Magic, Fournier and Gordon on the wing. Vucevic is out there with Mohamed Bamba. And it's Fultz in at the point.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Now here's Ingram. It's stolen by Fultz. Oh, here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. And the rejection by Favors. And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last. Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Vucevic has got his second bucket.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
Outside Favors. Banked in off the glass.
And Favors, very reliable around the rim. Can get it done over either shoulder.
Fultz against Ball. Fultz, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
And here's the fast break, and Bamba leading the way. Pass to Vucevic. To the paint. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Ball up top, guarded by Fultz, and Ball slams it in.
Well, you got to slow him down. If he gets ahead of speed like that and measures those steps, Lonzo's going to throw it down.
And there was so much hoopla around Ball when he first entered the league. But lately, a lot of that seems to have died down.
Yeah, I feel like it's settling in, and the change of scenery for Lonzo Ball after being number 2 and being in Los Angeles and being home. Maybe being away has been the best thing for him to start to focus on the task at hand.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Fournier dishes to Vucevic. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Vucevic has got 6.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here is Holiday. Ball kicks to Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
Holiday against Fournier. Pass to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now, here's Ball. Outside Holiday. Inside, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Ross is checked in for Bamba. New Orleans also making some changes. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Derek Favors. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball. Here's Ross. Pelicans with the rebound. Right side Holiday. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. No good from Ross. The Pelicans trail. 1:35 left in the first.
Just love it when B.I. gets up like that and just stretches out for 2.
Ross finds Vucevic. Over Williamson. And it's Vucevic missing. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. And the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game. Orlando making some changes. Isaac's checked in for Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. And then for New Orleans, Hayes, he's checked in for Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. And it's Frank Jackson in for Drew Holiday. Here's Vucevic, rebounded by Jackson.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And the officials call a traveling violation. Okafor is checked in for the Pelicans. Orlando trailing here. Now here is Augustine. And stolen by Redick. Okafor in the post. He's guarded by Ross.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. And Okafor with the block. Redick against Augustine. Redick with the bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ross kicks to Augustine. Now here's Ennis. He's guarded closely. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's New Orleans with it. Here's Redick. And they will get the basket here, folks. And yet the coach's challenge being used here on the goaltending call. He wants it reviewed.
And with this type of goaltending review process, one thing to keep in mind is that the rule states, quote, in order to overturn the event as called on the floor, there must be clear and conclusive visual evidence that the call was incorrect.
And so, Greg, if via replay there is any level of ambiguity, it makes sense that the original ruling would stay. But in that event, the coach has used up his one and only coach's challenge for the game. So, as you can tell, a lot riding on when you choose to use it. And so, it's New Orleans in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for New Orleans right now, Jackson is out there with J.J. Redick. Then it's Jackson Hayes. Then there's Jahlil Okafor, and it's Hart in at the small forward position. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim. And one of the more unsung players included in the Anthony Davis trade, Josh Hart just continues to impress when given the opportunity.
A very much high character, hard-working player, and a lot more substance to his game. I also think it's interesting that in that deal, he came along with Lonzo Ball. So the two of them together accepting this new opportunity within the same roles for a new team.
Here's Hart, and there's the pass to Hayes. And Okafor has it in the corner. 5 on the clock. Lays it up off the glass. Okafor's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pelicans.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Augustine passes to Bamba. Outside for Carter Williams. Back to Bamba. Over to the wing, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Augustine. The Pelicans also changing it up. Derek Favors checked in for Hayes. Ingram comes in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Frank Jackson. The feed to Okafor. Stolen by Bamba. And now here's Ennis, the fast break opportunity. Here's Gordon, back to Ennis. Got it. Good job in the low post. Ennis has got his first 2 points. Here's Ball. Ingram outside. Passes it to Favors. It's stolen by Ennis. And now Bamba pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And a solid athlete at his size. Bamba isn't bashful at taking it to the rack and drawing the foul.
It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls for Bamba. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids. You're right. Ross, that's good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Ball, the pass to Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Williamson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, a little contact from the defense goes a long way for Zion Williamson.
Back to Fultz. To the middle. Here's Bamba. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Pelicans leading by 10. Here's Holiday. The putback, and Ball stays with it. Ball's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
The drive by Gordon. Ross on the wing. Ingram with the steal. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Stolen by Bamba. And Fournier kicks to Ross. The Magic again can't hit. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Floats it up for Williamson. Stolen by Bamba. And now Orlando on the break. Ross is running. Here's Gordon. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Holiday. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen by Bamba. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Can't hit from in close. Here's Ball. And so it's New Orleans. Up by a dozen here. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, after the first 2 quarters of play, it's New Orleans in control. They are leading by...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Nice game. Great performance by Nikola Vucevic.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Fournier and Gordon on the wing. Mohamed Bamba is out there with Vucevic, and it's Fultz in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Fournier gets a wide open look. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. Here's Holiday, and he banks in the layup. Holiday's got the lead up to 14 now for New Orleans.
A smart play, signs of Zion Williamson picking up what it is that's going on out there and being efficient.
And it's Vucevic missing.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Vucevic down low. He's guarded by Favors. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut back down to 14 after they get the hoop from Vucevic. Kicks it out to Williamson. Back to Holiday. New Orleans moving it around. Favors can't get it to go. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Isaac's checked in for Orlando. Carter Williams comes in for Markelle Fultz. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball.
And, and a 7-footer that can play the entire court. Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Ennis comes in for Aaron Gordon, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Fournier. And the wide-open shot from Redick. No good from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Outside for Carter Williams. Back to Isaac. Augustine finds Vucevic. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Here's Carter Williams. Makes it off the glass. Carter Williams has got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside Jackson. Back to Hart. 6 to shoot. Hayes the pass to Hart. Kicks it to Favors. It's stolen by Ennis. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And Isaac throws it down.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Yeah, possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Augustine against Jackson. No good from the low block. Here's Orlando now. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Carter Williams. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Back to Jackson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And the game of basketball is one of runs. And right now, this one's definitely not over.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Gordon's checked in for Isaac. Evan Fournier comes in for James Ennis. Ross is checked in for Michael Carter Williams. And it's Fultz in for Augustine. The Pelicans also changing it up. Okafor comes in for Derek Favors. And it's Nicolo Melli in for Jackson Hayes.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
The Magic trail by 9. Vucevic dishes to Fultz. The drive by Vucevic. And then jammed down as he goes right over Jahlil Okafor.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Redick for 3. Offensive rebound. He can't get it to go. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Magic. Shoots from the baseline. No good there. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That's his first foul. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Williamson is checked in for Melly. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jackson. Here's Ross, and the shot goes down. Ross has got his second basket of the game.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Ingram right side. Okafor. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. And that's now 6 points for Jahlil Okafor. And we've reached the end of the third. Pelicans on top, up 7. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. At the forward slots, Ingram and Melly. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Williamson in at the 5 down low. And the dunk by Williamson.
We try to find other ways to talk about Zion's leaping ability. How about timing? Showing it there.
Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
And the Magic making a change here. Bamba's checked in. Fultz kicks to Bamba. Back to Fultz. Left side, Gordon, and he makes that one.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pelicans leading by 5. Williamson in the post. Covered by Bamba, and the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, energy is good, but not smart there trying to go through somebody on that play.
New Orleans making a switch here. Favors is checked in. Vucevic checked in for the Magic. Bamba against Williamson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
The raw talent Bamba has, just so impressive. A shot-blocking specialist who also makes an impact on the offensive end. That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game. Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Vucevic. Bank shot, no good.
And really, they've rebounded well all game long.
Ross with the steal. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Ball. Lobs it up for Favors. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Back to Fultz. Ross on the wing. He's covered by Ingram. Here's Bamba. Good D by Williamson. Pelicans leading by 8. Ball, the pass to Favors. He feeds it to Williamson. Gordon with the defensive effort. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. Pass to Ross. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Off with the layup.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg, believe me.
My
But confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Ross finds Bamba. And here's Fultz. Pass to Vucevic. Over Favors. Bamba trying to break free. The Magic again can't hit. The Pelicans have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And stolen by Gordon. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
Fournier is checked in for the match. Ball kicks to Williamson. And stolen by Fournier. Gordon with it. Now guarded by Redick. And finished off by Fultz.
And Fultz loves pushing the pace. He's downright terrifying in the open floor. Loves jumping all over the defense.
High post Favors. The pass to Redick. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for New Orleans.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Zion Williamson.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's Fultz. Kept alive, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
And the key for Vucevic is remaining aggressive. When he does that, this guy can dominate.
It's stolen by Fultz. And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Favors can't get it to go. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. 9-point game. And finished off by Fultz.
Yeah, you got to be aware of that overall athleticism of Fultz. Awesome at getting inside and finishing with power.
Redick for three. But they'll get another chance.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. So New Orleans wins it. And all right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And there were a few sharp-looking guys getting off the Pelicans team bus earlier on. Their only thought, and the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Ball penetrating. And Chris, these teams are both on their way up, certainly. Some of the best young talent in the NBA on the court in front of us tonight.
Yeah, Kevin. A lot of room to grow for these young players. You got to love watching young players improve and develop their game.
Well, he's an all-around player. Lonzo's combination of size and playmaking ability at his position is truly unique.
Pass to Valanciunas. And it's Brooks in the corner. Back to Valanciunas. The 3 from Morant. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Now Ball. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Man, the athleticism Ingram possesses, I mean, it's just special. Throw a pass his way, he's going to finish it with some style.
And Brooks, here we go. Up again. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. And Ball slams it in.
Oh, you got to prevent Ball from getting a lane. It's that simple, but when you don't, this happens.
And despite that funky delivery, Jackson Jr. has become one of the more lethal three-point shooters in this league, no matter the position.
And you give his father a lot of credit. He and his mom. It's in his DNA. I played with his father in Washington, and he was a knockdown, deadly shooter, a champion with the Spurs as well. Now, as far as Jackson Jr., he's already shooting around 40% from beyond the arc. That's an incredible number for a player his age. It makes the Grizzlies very difficult to match up with defensively.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Remarkable at sizing up, screen and rolls up. Ball, he has a knowledge of how to break down the defense. It's special.
Brooks dishes to Morant. And they pick up 2.
Much more than just a perimeter threat. Morant loves to sneak inside and do damage.
The Pelicans have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Ball, the pass to Williamson. He dishes it to Ingram. Floats it up for Williamson.
How about the inventiveness from Ingram? Not to only see his open teammate, but deliver the pass as well.
Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. The quick look, no good that time. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Valanciunas. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Oh, this is the grit and grind Valanciunas gives you. I mean, someone that isn't going to give into the defense.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. It's Hayes, top of the key. And Hayes throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Sweet move. A nice shot by Gutteridge.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
There's the pass to Melly. Outside, Redick. Outside, Jackson. Banked in off the glass.
Oh, man, you better appreciate the unselfishness. When Redick sees an open teammate, as great of a shooter as he is, he's fast at getting him the ball.
Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Okafor is checked in for New Orleans. Pass to Gutteridge. Pass to Melton. Clock at 6. And that one goes long. The Pelicans have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. And Redick kicks to Jackson. Pass to Hart. Tries from 10. It's Clark with the rebound. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Here's Hart. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Jackson. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Clark. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Gutteridge. First trip to the line for him here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Jackson with it. It's a tie game in Memphis. And will return shortly. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
Anderson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Jones. And it's Melton in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. 5 to shoot. Jones, no luck. And the Pelicans with the possession. Here's Melly. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Melly's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Pelicans. Here's Melton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it's Clark in the corner. Over Okafor. That one off the back iron and out. New Orleans in the lead. Down low. Outside for Redick. Back to Okafor. Jackson up top. It's Clark with the rebound.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that anyway.
Gutteridge the pass to Clark. Here's Gutteridge. Memphis moving it around. Here's Melton. And Okafor with the block. And they get it back. The kick out to Anderson. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Here's Okafor. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now here's Anderson. He's covered closely. Pelicans leading by 4. And the pass to Okafor. Outside for Jackson. Back to Okafor. It's stolen by Jones. Anderson with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Here's Clark. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Greg, we see defenses continually adjusting. Analytics favoring threes and dunks. Which teams do you think are toughest to score on at the rim?
You know, it's funny that you think defense in today's era, but if you look at the 2 teams that were the best in their respective conferences last season, they're the 2 teams I think protect the rim the best. Milwaukee with Giannis and the Lopez crew, and then obviously AD and LA with the Lakers. Those teams have the versatility on their front line to be able to defend the 3 and also protect the rim.
I think you've nailed it. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Some changes for New Orleans. Here's Brooks. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. Ball, the pass to Hayes. It's stolen by Valanciunas. There's Winslow. No good. That would have tied it.
And he's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Ball kicks to Williamson. Holiday trying to free himself up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, this is your challenge defensively. How do you stop Williamson without fouling?
Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
Ingram with the steal. Morant with the steal. Valanciunas, no good. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Oh! No. That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
No.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. And finished off by Williamson.
This is what many fans came here to see. Williamson, at his size, with his speed, so unique in his style, his grace. It's unbelievable.
Winslow finds Morant. And here's Jackson, covered by Williamson. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson trying to break free. Pelicans leading by 8. Floats it up for Williamson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, he's the perfect alley-oop partner. Zion showing the lift. How about his hands? And then we all know how it is.
They need this. The 10-footer. Excellent D there from Ball.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Yeah, this is where Zion is improving, taking advantage of the defensive attention he receives.
But they recover it. And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on... And that's...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram in at the 3 slot. Ingram finds Williamson. That shot is off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
There's Winslow. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Winslow's got it back down to single digits for the Grizzlies. Pelicans shooting has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. Ball against Morant. And the dunk by Williamson.
You can make the case. This is Ball's best skill. A phenomenal passer in the pick and roll.
Morant outside. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. On the wing, Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Ball against Morant.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
I mean, big finish by Zion. Expect him to spend a lot of time at the rim throughout his career.
Tipped away. Ingram outside. Williamson outside. He feeds it to Favors. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Williamson's got the lead up to 14 now for New Orleans.
Yeah, and you feel like Williamson could do this almost any time he wants. The strength, the athleticism. I mean, it's next level.
Out to Brooks. Some nice passing there by Memphis. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
Ball finds Holiday. Here's Williamson. Grizzlies with the rebound. Valanciunas has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Williamson, the basketball. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Ball's got 7 points in the game. Passes it to Winslow. Back to Morant. Will it go? And he lays it up and in.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Holiday, the pass to Ball. 1:57 left in the third quarter. Good on the shot. Ball's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now look, you see the athleticism right there? You gotta like watching Ball go into the lane and finish.
Here's Valanciunas. Here's Jackson. Wide open shot is on the money. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Pelicans. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Feeds it to Williamson. He can't hit that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Oh, the lob to Valanciunas. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Winslow.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
And here is Ball. 9 points in the game so far. And Ball slams it in.
A point guard who can dunk it. Ball is a rarity in more ways than one.
Winslow kicks to Morant. Back to Winslow. Out to Morant. Three-pointer. The rebound by Holiday. Pelicans leading by 14. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Williamson.
They're at a loss defensively as how to stop Zion. I mean, just too much athleticism, too much skill.
Morant against Ball. And that one's good. Morant's got 8 points.
Oh, you get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Ball feeling it out a bit. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ball's got 8 points here in this quarter.
He has the size to be a factor inside. Ball doesn't shy away from testing his luck from this.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game. Inside. And that one's good by Clark.
Oh, man, challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Taken away by Hayes. And so it's New Orleans, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their defense is... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the defense is doing.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Anderson. He's out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Hart. Outside, Redick. There's the three. Trains the three-pointer.
No, you can't allow Redick to get going from there. His three-point shot is downright lethal.
Clark left side. Kicks it out to Jones. Cuts off the pass. And here comes the break. Here's Hart.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, because it's so hard to prevent transition scores. Whenever you get an opportunity to get out and run, you take it.
Melton feeling it out a bit. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Here's Jones out to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Clark. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Holiday left side. To the inside. Belly. It doesn't go for him. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. And it's Memphis on the break. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Pass to Hart. To the middle. Ball stolen. Here's the break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And though he's very active at the offensive end, Melton probably makes his biggest impact defensively.
I agree, Gia. He works hard, shows good instincts, and reads the passing lanes very well. He's also disruptive with his speed, his length, and I like that he can play physically. He can get you out of your rhythm.
New Orleans making a switch here. Derek Favors checked in for Jackson Hayes. Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Drew Holiday. And it's in there. Redick's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Not just a shooter, Redick can also get inside, effective at exploiting holes in the defense.
To the paint. And Valanciunas kicks to Clark. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Ball against Morant. The drive-by Ball. Dishes to Williamson. Back to Ball. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds in the game. Now, here's Morant for 3. They get it back. And Valanciunas kicks to Winslow. Memphis moving it around. Now, here's Morant for 3. And Derek Favors pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's stolen by Valanciunas.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Pelicans.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Zion Williamson.
I mean, he had a plan for how to attack the D. He executed and never let up. Relentless offensive basketball.
Ball finds Williamson. Grizzlies with the rebound. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Memphis with the ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Morant passes to Winslow. Brooks outside. Pass to Valanciunas. Over Favors. And stolen by Williamson. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. They came in here and took care of business like they were. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in its center. And for Cleveland, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at point guard. Out to the right wing. Here's Williamson. Lays it up off the glass.
And normal physicality doesn't get it done with Williamson. To stop him from scoring, you really have to up the ante and get him before he hits that launching pad.
The Cavaliers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Both good from the line that time.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Williamson, the pass to Holiday. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision-making.
Stolen by Ball. Stolen by Garland. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Yeah, and Ball, a transcendent talent. I think has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim. And that's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Holiday finds Favors. Count that bucket.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. To the wing on the left. It's Drummond, high post. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Love inside, covered by Williamson. And it's Drummond missing. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Passes it to Osman. They shoot again. Pass to Drummond. And stolen by Williamson. Floats it up for Williamson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
It's been a slow start here for Cleveland. 6-point game. Sexton kicks to Love. Drummond trying to get himself free. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on Holiday.
But defensively, Love is so hard not to foul. You know, really great at scoring from anywhere on the court.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for New Orleans. Pass to Hart. Back to Jackson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. And it's Sexton penetrating. From past the arc. And Kevin Love gets the 3. Love's got 5 points so far.
Well, Kevin Love specializes in finding the open space on the floor. Pays off with a nice catch and shoot.
Outside, Redick to the right side. And Hayes kicks to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen by Thompson. Oh, Porter in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the passer floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Here's Hart. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. To the wing right side. And it's Melly missing. The Cavaliers trailing. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Hayes the pass to Jackson. 35 seconds left here in the first quarter. Good D by Thompson.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
It's Jackson with the drive. Up and in on the layup.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Sexton, and the layup's good off the glass.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
Here's Hart. He's covered by Thompson. Hayes, and Thompson sends it back, and he's able to get it back. Plays it up and banks it in.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play.
I want all the bags, I want all the bags.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So the Pelican 5 right now. At the forward slots, Ingram and Melly. Jackson is out there with J.J. Redick, and it's Okafor in at the 5 down low. Rejected by Ingram. Windler with the bucket. The Pelicans trail. It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Lonzo Ball has steadily improved his three-point shooting. He had to rework his form, moving his windup over to the right side of his body. He said, now my shot is more consistent. We just take it step by step. I'm going to keep working, and hopefully the percentages will keep going up. Guys?
I think we've all enjoyed watching his improvement. David, thank you for that. Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And Ingram isn't just a sensational scorer. He can also dish the rock.
Thompson in the posts. He's against Okafor. Now the pass to Windler. Here's Thompson. The second chance effort passes to Windler. And a wide open look for Porter. And another three for Cleveland.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Ingram dishes to Jackson. Okafor up top. Porter with the steal. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Okafor trying to get open. And the basket by Jackson. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree.
That's where Thompson's length comes into play. You think you can sneak a shot over him, but he'll swat it right back at you.
He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And so it's New Orleans with it. The Cavaliers making the shot. Jackson. It falls for his fifth field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
There's Garland, and he uses the glass on the layup. Garland's got the lead up to 1 now for the Cavs.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
Now here's Jackson. 10 points for him. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen by Garland. And pushing it up is Cleveland again in transition. And then slams it in.
Boy, you have got to get Larry Nance Jr. out of the paint. If not, he's going to dunk all over you.
Pelicans trail by 3. Pass to Melly. 1:09 left now here in the second. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now, here's Garland. He's got 8. Ingram with it. Outside for Jackson. Back to Ingram. On the wing, Jackson. Porter pulls it in. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. The Cavaliers again can't hit. For New Orleans, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
New Orleans making some changes here. And so here's Cleveland. They trail by 1. Feeds to Drummond. And the rejection by Favors.
I think you want to see more of this from Derek Favors. You love to see him be aggressive and try to send shots back.
Here's Ball. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 5 assists tonight. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to us. And that'll do it.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And that's grown man muscle. Williamson relishes any chance he gets to take the defense on and finish.
Pelicans shooting their first free throw of the night. That free throw good from Williamson.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And so here's Cleveland. Here's Garland. Rejected by Ingram.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. His long reach really allowing him to collect a good number of block shots.
Now, here's Garland. Love inside, covered by Williamson.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Good D by Love.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Sexton slams it in.
Anytime you get points in transition, you are thrilled. You can see the speed of Sexton on display.
Ball, the pass to Ingram. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Garland. He's got 8. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Love the pass to Drummond. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Love against Williamson. 4 on the shot clock. Love, no good. Pelicans leading by 4. That's good from Williamson on the assist from Favors. 11 points for Zion Williamson. Now, here's Garland. He's tightly guarded. Here's Love. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Oh, guys, how good is Love at fighting through the contact to finish and score it?
Porter's checked in for Cleveland. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Sexton against Ball. Good work there as it goes.
And Ball is a clever player, especially in the pick and roll. Looks to shoot as soon as he gets space coming off that screen.
Sexton with it. Favors picks him up. And it's Drummond missing. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Leading by 5. Porter kicks to Osman. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Second shot opportunity. The shot will not fall. And New Orleans will come the other way. Holiday against Porter. Out to Favors. Back to Holiday. That one, no good. Good D by Drummond. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Love, no good.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And stolen by Drummond. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Hayes. Pelicans leading by 5. Hart, that's good. Hart's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass earning an additional opportunity.
Drummond trying to get himself free.
You can see the explosive athleticism that caught the eye of NBA scout Sexton with the dunk.
Ball, the pass to Hart, and stolen by Sexton. Here's Osman. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Osman's got his first points of the night.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And stolen by Sexton. And here's Love for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Osman missing.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. Sexton attacking. Fires it up. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Hart. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hart's got his second bucket of the game to go. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Pelicans on top. They lead by 5. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Pelicans leading by 5. So for New Orleans right now, Holiday at the 1 and Redick at the 2. Ingram is out there with, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Williamson, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
Derek Favors checked in for Hart. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Now the dish to Exum beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Love. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, there's the mid-range game of Kevin Love. On point, boy. You give him a little daylight, he's going to make that shot.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Drummond. And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Sexton against Holiday. Sexton the pass to Drummond. That shot off. Great D that time from Favors. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. And the dunk by Williamson.
And you got to appreciate the fearlessness with which he plays. Zion's ability to shoulder the offense at this stage of his career is incredible.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
And what about the strength from Thompson there to go up, take the hit, still convert the play? Nice.
Kevin Porter's checked in for Dante Exum. Lonzo Ball is checked in for the Pelicans. That free throw good from Thompson. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. A 2-point game. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And it's Williamson missing. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Love. Right side, Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Williamson. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Some young players tend to defer in big moments. Not Zion.
Here's Sexton. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Well, Sexton might be young, but he is unafraid and unabashed. What a play.
And it's Ball penetrating. Lays it up off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
And he is proving to be a gamer. You got to expect Ball to look to score in these critical stretches of the game.
Sexton dishes to Love. And the shot goes in. Love's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Just a huge basket from Kevin Love. Stepped up right when they needed him to.
Redick passes the ball. Slams it in.
And how about the confidence with which Ball plays? I mean, he just seems so much more comfortable taking and making those big shots. This guy is a flat-out winner.
Wallace with it. Now defended by Williamson. Sexton for 3. No good on that one. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Porter with the steal. Inside. Good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And it's Ball penetrating. Another shot. Williamson. It falls.
Look at this young man come through in the clutch. Zion appearing more than ready to deliver.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
You have to love that effort, getting after the basketball, fighting for a possession.
Redick is in the corner. Outside, Ball. Ingram outside. Over in the corner, Williamson. Down low, ball, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. No good. So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory. The Pelicans know their fans will be fired up for tonight's action. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3. And for New Orleans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Fultz. Fournier passes to Vucevic. Now the feed to Gordon. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Gordon's got the first points of the night for Orlando. Now here is Holiday. Outside, Ball. Pass to Williamson. Gordon with the defensive effort.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And Williamson's parents, both college athletes themselves, were a guiding force in helping him grow his game.
When you're talking about growing his game, Greg, at an early age, Zion told his mom he wanted to be the #1 player in college basketball. As a 5-year-old, he played on an AAU team for 9-year-olds. By age 9, he was waking up for 5 a.m. workouts. That's the kind of commitment it takes to succeed, even that early.
And now Isaac running the floor all by himself. Over Ingram, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I
like seeing this aggressiveness from Isaac, utilizing his amazing length to his advantage to get to the line.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And here are the Pelicans. 6-point game. Ball dishes to Favors. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
He's a big body. Derek Favors able to weather the contact and guide it home.
Fultz kicks to Isaac. The pass to Gordon. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Favors using his imposing frame to rock the rim.
Up top, Fultz. Vucevic trying to get open. Good on the bucket.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Now Ball. Got a piece of it. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And we're already seeing a little rhythm out of this offense. They've hit 3 out of 4 so far.
Fultz the pass to Vucevic. And then Vucevic slams it in.
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
Now here's Ingram. The 3. And Vucevic pulls it down. To the inside. Here's Gordon. Nice move. Outside Fournier. Back to Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Fultz dishes to Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. Tries to keep it alive. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed.
This is just one of many areas where Redick has improved, reading the floor and finding his guys for good quality shots.
Augustine passes to Vucevic. And the rejection by Jackson. Fournier dishes to Gordon. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And it's Vucevic missing.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And Hayes throws it down.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
43 seconds left to play here in the first. Augustine passes to Vucevic. Here's Gordon. And he banks in the layup. Gordon's got 8.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Here's Jackson. No points in the game yet for him. Redick finds Jackson. Here's Hayes. Now Redick. He's guarded by Fournier. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes you know, Greg, to make the right call. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Magic lead by 4. And we'll be back with... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Magic?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Carter Williams is out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Ennis in at the 3, the small forward. Passes it to Gordon.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
Orlando shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Pelicans trail by 5. And the wide open shot from Redick. And he's good on the 3-ball. Redick's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for Orlando. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for New Orleans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Hayes. Ingram comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Holiday in for Jackson. And a switcher also for Orlando. Isaac's checked in. Hart the pass to Williamson. To the middle. A shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
High post shot. Bamba. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The activity from Bamba when he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
Holiday against Carter Williams. Holiday attacking. Misses from short range. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pass to Bamba. Holiday against Carter Williams. Ross passes to Bamba. And the shot is good. And now a 4-point Orlando lead.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Holiday attacking. And the dunk by Williamson.
This is why Williamson's teammates love him. He makes them look good on these alley-oops.
Carter Williams, the pass to Ross. Okafor grabs the miss.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Pass to Ross. Right wing. Carter Williams against Holiday, and it's Carter Williams, that time on the assist by Ennis.
You know, MCW able to absorb contact much better these days than he has in the past.
Ingram wide open and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Orlando leading.
And Ingram just made a great all-around progress last season. But the one thing that really stood out, the improvement he made from the free throw line.
It was a big leap and an important one. Reason why? Because he was his team's guy that they depended on at the end of games. And we saw him close out a number of those games at the charity stripe.
Ennis dishes to Bamba. Outside for Carter Williams. They get a hand on it. Holiday, the pass to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And right after the steal, Holiday does a great job of keeping his head up and igniting the fast break.
Carter Williams with the bucket. And the Magic lead by 4.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Holiday, the pass to Okafor. And then Okafor slams it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Ross finds Bamba. Back to Ross. Over Hart. Pelicans pull it in. Loads it up for Williamson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bamba. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Loving the toughness there from Bamba. Just needs to keep proving that he's not to be messed with.
And Holiday kicks to Hart. There's 14 seconds left in the first half, and that one drops for him.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Carter Williams with the bucket. Carter Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night.
The size MCW gives you at a point guard position enables him to finish in the painted area with hands in his face.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. What a start it was for Aaron Gordon. He had 9 points and 1 rebound. And that'll do.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Oh, you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So the Pelican 5 right now. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram at the 3 spot. And then Favors with the dunk.
The chemistry Favors has with his teammates is outstanding. Really punches the basket through the rim on these alley-oop jams.
Holiday against Fournier. Here's Gordon. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Trailing by 2. Here we go, 1-on-1. Gordon kicks to Isaac. Back to Gordon. The pass to Isaac. And he converts the layup. Isaac's got 6.
And Isaac is rapidly becoming a load for the defense. He utilizes that huge frame to get the shot he wants in the paint.
And it's Ball penetrating. Holiday with it. Now guarded by Fultz. Ball dishes to Favors. Misses from close range.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Here's Ball. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ball's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
At 6'6", Lonzo has the height to work in the lane and take defenders on.
Isaac finds Fultz. Passes it to Vucevic. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Magic shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Williamson. J.J. Redick's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Frank Jackson in for Drew Holiday. And the shot goes in. Fultz has got the lead up to 6 now for the Magic.
And Fultz loves pushing the pace. He's downright terrifying in the open floor, loves jumping all over the defense. That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
It's Fournier on the wing, guarded by Jackson. Fournier's shot is off. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Jackson, and he hits it to tie the game up. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Augustine against Redick. Inside. Here's Gordon. A shake. It's rebounded by Hayes. The Pelicans have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Redick passes to Mellon for the lead. Augustine with the steal. And now Orlando on the break. And then Gordon with the dunk.
An extremely well-conditioned athlete. Gordon is an effective option on fast breaks.
Ball to pass to Mellon. Redick is in the corner. To the paint, and Fournier over to help. And stolen by Gordon. And again, Orlando running the court in transition. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. Now it's a 4-point Orlando lead.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Gordon kicks to Augustine. And it's blocked. They recover it. And the basket by Gordon. There's 10 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Ball. Outside for Redick. Gets it off. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for Orlando. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. Here's Williamson. The putback, and there's Favors putting it right back in.
One of the foremost offensive rebounders in the game. Favors always in pursuit.
Isaac passes to Gordon. Count that one.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Redick for 3. They get it back. Favors. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots. But it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
And that one is good.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Pelicans trail by 8. Holiday, the pass to Hart. And it's sent back by Isaac. Here's Gordon. Vucevic, and it's put back in by Vucevic. And the Magic lead by 10.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Fultz against Holiday. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. And the Pelicans making a change here. Ingram's checked in. Ross kicks to Vucevic. Back to Ross. Isaac outside. Just 5 on the clock. From downtown, Derek Favors with the rebound. So Favors will bring it up for the Pelicans. It's a 10-point game.
The quickness of Zion is really impressive, and he has the handle to go along with it.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Williamson. Here's Fultz. And here is Ross. The dish to Gordon. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Fultz the pass to Gordon. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Gordon's got the lead up to 10 now for Orlando. Here's Holiday. Williamson kicks to Favors. Outside, Redick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
1:57 left here in the fourth quarter. Fultz finds Ross. Lets the three fly. Favors with the rebound. Favors has got his 4th rebound in this one. Floats it up for Williamson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Defensively, you have to account for Zion at all times. You know he's looking to score.
Up top, Fultz. Up top, Ross. On the wing, Gordon. Williamson with the block.
And you look at Zion's playing style. Everything he does borders on the spectacular.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Lonzo Ball is checked in for Drew Holiday. And a switcher also for Orlando. Fournier is checked in for Terrence Ross. Ball feeling it out a bit. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
I like when Lonzo takes initiative. When he's knifing inside, it forces the defense to act.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that narrows the gap to 7.
They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
Outside Fournier. Back to Fultz. To the inside. Fournier's shot is off. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Ball. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Outstanding read by Ball. Sizes up the situation and hits the biggest shot of the night.
Back to Gordon. Kicks to Fultz. Outside Fournier. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Gordon the pass to Isaac. It's Fournier on the wing with the shot. Tips it up. And the second chance effort by Gordon. And the Magic lead by 7.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
Pass the ball. 3-pointer. Orlando grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. Fournier with the ball. Shoots the 3. And so it's Orlando winning this one. They seem to. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Welcome and good evening. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3. And for the Pelicans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5 spot. And for our viewers tonight, don't blink. Clark, you might miss something.
Do not blink. Do not put your eyes on your popcorn or whatever snack you're having while you're watching this one. They get up and down in a hurry, both of these squads. Execution on the fast break will probably determine the outcome in this one. Fast break points, a big stat to keep an eye on.
Now here's Williamson.
Excellent, excellent box out there, keeping himself between the man and the basket.
Valanciunas finds Jackson. On the wing, Winslow. Back to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. New Orleans with the ball. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. To the inside, and the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense, nice feel, which is hard to teach.
Inside. Here's Jackson. Offensive rebound. Banked in off the glass.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Now Ball. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. With some art. Here's Favors. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. To the middle. Jackson misses.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
Floats it up for Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Brooks dishes to Morant. Shoots over Ball. And it's Morant missing.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively. And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Morant, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Ball against Morant. Ingram outside. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Boy, that looks good whenever Ingram rises for the jam. Flushing it home in the face of the opposition. Poster.
Ball against Morant. He's off from 17 feet.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And the defense learned a valuable lesson there. Don't let Williamson get to that launching pad around the rim.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Back to Ball. Pass to Favors. Lock at 6. Here's Williamson.
Whoa! Are you kidding me? Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Now here's Winslow. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. It's tipped. Williamson finds Holiday. Favors trying to break free. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got his second basket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Morant outside. Stolen by Ball. And no good. Morant with some nice D. And Valanciunas penetrating. And there it is for him.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Ball no good.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans going. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Jones. Kyle Anderson is out there with Clark, and it's Melton in at the 2-guard spot. His shot by Redick, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Clark. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Clark's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Grizzlies. Here's Hart. To the paint. Here's Melly, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Melly's got his first 2 points of the night.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Over to the wing. Anderson kicks to Clark. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. One-on-one here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
Here's Melton, covered by Reddick. Tries it from 9. Just 3 to shoot. The pass to Anderson. Off target from three-point range. New Orleans leading by 12. There's the lob to Jackson.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Takes that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Melton passes to Clark. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now here's Jackson. Dishes it to Reddick. No good that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's Jones. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. Jones, the pass to Melton. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. The Pelicans have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Hart, that's good. Hart's got 4 points in the quarter. Great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
Kevin, that's a great question, and believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that.
No, we don't do that.
Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Grizzlies making the shot. Here's Hart, defended by Anderson. And the rejection by Jackson. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday is checked in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Frank Jackson. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Here's Ball. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
You know, you look at Ball's size and speed and confidence, very impressive. Exciting prospect who I think has an all-star future.
Ball hits them both. Here's Morant. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And stolen by Williamson. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Holiday is running. Outside, Ball. Williamson in the post. Guarded by Valanciunas. And that one's good. Williamson.
And normal physicality doesn't get it done with Williamson.
To stop him from scoring, you really have to up the ante and get him before he hits that launching pad.
Morant drives in. Second chance shot. And Valanciunas with the layup.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
And we finished one half of basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to Zion Williamson was on fire in the first half. He had 12. And that does it for our half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Pelican 5 right now. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the 1. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision making.
Jackson can't answer back with the dunk of his own. Holiday against Brooks. And it's Ingram missing. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Winslow, the pass to Jackson. And he gets it to go. Jackson's got 6 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's Ingram. Holiday with the 3, and they will call over the back on the play.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Yeah, that's a good one there, man. I tell you, I appreciate the effort, but he overdid it just a bit there. He needed to get called for the foul.
Kelly is checked in for Zion Williamson.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Ball dishes to Ingram. Back to Ball. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one's on Morant.
Yeah, Ball showing you some nice physicality and strength there. You've got to have confidence in yourself to be able to draw fouls and play through contact like that.
Hard, he's checked in for New Orleans. Reddick comes in for Drew Holiday. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Kyle Anderson comes in for Justice Winslow. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Brooks. And Jones subbed in for Morant. Melton, no good. Pelicans leading by 12. He lobs it up. And that one's good by Favors.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Here's Anderson. Derek Favors making his last shot. That one drops for him.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Ball kicks to Hart. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
And it's Okafor. That time on the assist by Jackson. And the Pelicans lead by 16.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Jackson down low. Here's Okafor, and it's denied. Stolen. Hart the pass to Okafor, and Okafor slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And a deep three from Redick. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Some changes for New Orleans. Williamson is checked in for Hayes. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Drew Holiday in for Jackson. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Brooks checked in for Melton. And it's Morant in for Jones.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now, here's Redick. Feeds to Okafor. Kicks it out to Williamson. The dish now to Okafor. And then Okafor slams it in.
Cannot afford to let Okafor get near the bucket. I mean, he is really skilled at finishing those looks, and he does so with authority.
Here's Morant. From the arc. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And I don't care what his size is. You cannot forget to box him out. He's just got a nose for the ball, and he is fearless in attacking the glass.
Clark. Excellent D there from Okafor. And here's Ingram from the arc. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans closing out the quarter with a... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Now here's Morant. Ball's knocked loose from the line, and yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Because he's so shifty and controls the pace, Morant can kill you in that mid-range area.
Ball, the pass to Melly. Back to Ball. Lets it go from deep. Grizzlies with the rebound. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Morant against Williamson. Offensive rebound. Tries again. Here's Jackson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Derek Favors checked in for the Pelicans. The free throw drops for Jackson. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. 22 is their biggest lead. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 17. Morant kicks to Valanciunas. Jackson dishes to Valanciunas. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New Orleans.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close range points. You got to have those.
New Orleans leading by 16. Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
He's an explosive, athletic guard, and I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Pass to Brooks. It's Morant in the corner. Offensive rebound. Here's Valanciunas. And again, Memphis no good. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Passes it to Holiday. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Morant against Ball.
Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's foul number 2 for him. To the left wing. Ball feeling it out a bit. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Holiday with another miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Morant passes to Jackson. Ingram against Brooks. Pass to Winslow. 6 on the shot clock. Over Holiday. Brooks kicks to Morant. Morant with another miss.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Valanciunas. Williamson with the block.
And when Zion blocks it, you feel it. He's got this kind of power behind these swats.
Second shot opportunity. Pelicans pull it in.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Pelicans.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Zion Williamson.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. To end the cold streak, and the rejection by Jackson. Kicks it to Okafor. Back to Jackson. Moore, left side. Stolen by Jackson. Lobbed up there for Anderson. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. To the left side wing. Jackson with it. Moore outside. On deep. He's off on that one. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight. it. Terrific. David, thanks. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Pelicans, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the 1. Tonight, lots of youth and energy on the floor. Brent, what kind of game do you expect to see?
Highlights, Kevin, mixed in with a few lowlights. Just guys getting ahead of themselves and speeding themselves up. But sometimes those can be exciting, especially for fans who have really good seats. Keep your hands up.
Pass to Williamson. Ingram with it. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And that's the way it should be. Ingram aggressive to the rack.
Now here's Garland. He's covered by Ball. And here is Drummond. Now the pass to Osman. Shot clock at 5. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Ingram kicks to Favors. Outside Holiday. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Is on Colin Sexton.
You can see the determination from Holiday on that attack, expecting contact there, and got it.
Exum, he's checked in for Jetty Osman. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. 4-point game. A nice shot by Exum.
And how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Passes to Williamson. Pass to Ingram. Williamson looking it over. And the basket is good.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
Garland with it. Working on Williamson. Garland, no good.
And Bones, one of the things you're seeing from Ingram is his improved strength, something he's worked on now for a while.
BI has talked about eating 6 meals a day back in college and still coming into the league at 190 pounds. But eventually that metabolism is going to slow down. And if you keep putting in that kind of work, the incremental improvements are going to speed up. We've been seeing that from Brandon Ingram.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Holiday dishes to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Textbook stuff from Holiday off the pick and roll. He comes around the screen and rewards the screener with the pass.
Sexton attacking. Pass to Garland. From deep 3-point range. And that's collected by Drew Holiday. Pelicans leading by 6. Favors finds Williamson. A second chance effort, and it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Exum passes to Sexton. To the inside. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Sexton.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. The drive-by Ball. Ingram kicks to Williamson. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Drummond. And now the fast break Exum with the ball.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. And Holiday, here we go. Here's Favors. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
To the middle. It's deflected and stolen by Love. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first. He's off on the second. New Orleans in the lead. There's the lob to Jackson, but they get it back. The feed now to Hayes. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Inside, Nance, and the jam by Larry Nance.
It's just so easy the way Larry Nance Jr. just gets up off the floor.
Jackson kicks to Reddick. This one for 3. That one's not going to go. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. And it's Osman in at the 3. Reddick dishes to Jackson. Cavaliers leading. Here's Windler. He kicks to Thompson. The 11-footer. He squares up and sinks it. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior. And you have to be excited about the work rate that Thompson has shown lately and has become a much more active player.
Well, the ability just to stay with that high motor is Tristan Thompson's calling card at this point. On the interior, wants to play physical and wants to disrupt anything he can on the inside to make an impact.
Over to the left wing. Cleveland moving it around. Nance passes to Thompson. 2 points. That one goes. Thompson's got the lead up to 5 now for Cleveland.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
The shot by Reddick, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Nance with it. Guarded now by Jackson. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having a guard the three-point line.
They grab their own miss. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
Well, the big man Thompson intent on getting out in transition that time.
For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. And the Pelicans miss again.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. 1:51 left in the second quarter. To stop the run. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
So for the Pelicans, Zion Williamson's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Brandon Ingram comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jackson. And then for Cleveland, Andre Drummond's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Love comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Garland in for Jetty Osman.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
Ingram passes to Okafor. And Okafor slams it in.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Sexton kicks to Garland. He dishes it to Love. Goes back up. For three. Pelicans with the rebound. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the half.
So many young guards come into the league without a floater. And after a couple of seasons, you realize how effective it can be. Lonzo showing it there.
Now, here's Garland. T right on him. Drummond working against Okafor. And it's Drummond missing.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Some changes for New Orleans. Favors comes in for Okafor, and it's Holiday in for Josh Hart. On a switch here also for Cleveland. Windler's checked in. The Cavaliers, another fast break opportunity here. And the pass to Love. Sexton on the wing. Pass to Windler. Back to Sexton. Here's Drummond. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you look at the size and athleticism. Once Drummond gets the ball in there, it's game over.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. That'll do it for the first half. Cavaliers.
Thanks, Tristan. What was most important?
I thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1. And that should...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Guys, so far we're seeing a tremendous game from Tristan Thompson so far.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for New Orleans right now, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, the length of Ingram on display, outstanding at finding a lane, and then he explodes through it.
Now Garland. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
And well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career, but around the midway point, he really started to take off.
And you wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season, and maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his second year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
Osman, the pass to Drummond. Second chance shot, and the rejection by Favors. Floats it up for Williamson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Try to find other ways to talk about Zion's leaping ability. How about timing? Showing it there.
Pass to Osman. Down low. Here's Drummond. And good that time. Drummond's got 9.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. The drive-by ball. Up again. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Sexton's shot is good.
Sexton seeing the floor, knowing where to run that time. Good pace.
Ball with it. Right side favors. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. Sexton for 3. That shot no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Lobs it up for Favors. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Now, here's Sexton. Six to shoot. Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Ball dishes to Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Love. And Drummond kicks to Love. They get it back. Drummond passes to Love. Cleveland moving the ball around. The wide open look here for Garland. Doesn't go for him. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Floats it up for Williamson. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. Tries again. On the wing, Nance. Baseline jumper. And it's Melly with the rebound.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Think about when the Cavs shocked that Warriors team back in the 2016 finals, and what it was that Tristan Thompson's hard work provided for them, pounding the glass and providing an interior presence in order to get the title.
Here's Windler. The kick out to Porter. Takes a 3. Okafor grabs the miss. Thompson finds Nance. They're running. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot by Holiday, no good. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
New Orleans making a switch here. Hayes is checked in, and a deep 3 from Redick. From outside, off the mark. And here they come. Pulls up. And that one's good. Drummond. Drummond's got 9 points here in the second half.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
Andre Drummond has been on display for Cleveland. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We come back right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the 2. And stolen by Redick. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity.
Well, this is when you start to talk about Redick not just always looking for offense, clearly looking for teammates there.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I'll tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Rolling with some momentum. Nance Jr. lane inside. He's going to take it.
Pass to Redick. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Jackson Hayes. Zion Williamson comes in for Nicole O'Malley. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for Drew Holiday. Thompson finds Love. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul. Left side, Sexton. The feed to Drummond. Thompson inside, working on Favors. And another shot. Thompson dishes to Drummond. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. For 3, Love.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight. And guys, the shot selection has not been as good in the second half, and I think that's what's really affecting their field goal percentage.
Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's Sexton, and some very quick points for him on that possession. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
Sexton looking good from that spot on the floor.
And the wide open shot from Redick. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Good.
It's not easy to prevent Tristan Thompson from scoring in that position. Got to try to body him up.
Ball from long range. And again, no good by New Orleans. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Near the three-point line, it's Love. Quick shot there, and it's off target. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Redick with the 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, Zion bringing it right there, crashing the glass, and relentless energy to get the ball.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. The open look here for Sexton. But he gets it back.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard. Gets them another possession and allows them to run even more clock.
Pelicans trail by 12. Redick inside the line. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
The quick release of J.J. Redick, expecting the pass, and the defense can't react to that kind of shot.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Cavaliers.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Andre Drummond.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
For the 3, gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Nice spin off the left rim and in.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And here's Thompson. Kicks it out to Love. Shot, high post. Again, the Cavaliers score.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.